Oh, hello there, everybody. It's me again, Dan's Monsters. Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. I hope you're all doing all right. I hope you're all making monsters like these little shadow critters that I made. I hope you enjoy this video more than I did trying to edit it. There you go. How's that for a thing, yeah? So, I am using some really old like water-based inks that I found in the bottom of a drawer. I don't even know where I got them from, and I don't even know how old they are. So let's give it a crack, shall we? That's what it's all about. Let's have an experiment. A mad scientist playing with the inks of the world. And the hairdryer, of course, because the monsters do like a good set and dust. Oh, what a fancy edit that was. Now that pen I got from Tiger. Tiger doesn't exist where I live anymore. I think there might be one in York and one in London. That pen is bleeding awful. It was a paint marker. I should have known it was muck cheap. I had to keep throwing it against the wall to get the paint to move. Wielding the magic powers of the paint gods didn't work that way. And actually, although I didn't mind the colour, I was expecting to be a bit more of a brighter red. Anywho, that doesn't matter, does it? We just got on with it. That's what you've got to do. Make these things. Get on with it. Doesn't matter what they look like. So this has got a very Mike Mignola-esque look to it by the time I've finished. I do love his work, and his Bowling for Corpses book that came out not so long ago was absolutely phenomenal. Obviously this is nowhere near as good as that, but it was an experiment. I wanted to try and get a bit of a neon colour to them. I have done some before with the Sketchcards of Doom, but I wanted to try something a bit different. I have tried using neon paints before and it doesn't work very well. You can with spray paint, but you have to load it on really thickly, and I thought, nope, oh, it's the hairdryer again. And I thought, no, I'm not doing that. So I just got on with these inks and experimented with drying them and coating the paper in and using my cheap pens because I'm really, really cheap guy. And I think, oh, wires, hello. Yeah, I think these both came out pretty good. I believe you may say different. That's quite all right. Your opinion is probably right. So bit of a close-up here. Bit of a close-up of me painting something with black ink. How exciting! So yes, so I think it did work okay. I think that ink stunk, by the way. I hadn't realised how old it was. It was an old pot of Kuretake ink, and I cracked open the top, and it made a glass shattering noise. I thought the glass had broken at first, but no, it hadn't. But the ink was so old, it honked like a bottle of gone-off milk. Oh, another one. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend using old ink. Oh man, it stunk my little garage out, shed, studio. It's a garage. It's just a garage, you know, with nice lights. So I added the finer detail here because I wasn't too sure how it was going to work out, and I think it popped pretty well. Yeah, I was happy. Yes, so adding a little bit of white, popping a bit of detail. Yeah, and all in all, I think it came out okay. I don't know about you guys, but oh, and there's the splatter. Of course, I always do the splatter, don't I? Every time. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, brilliant, cool. I don't know why I did that. Here's the inks. I can't actually. How wonderfully in focus they are. Well done, Dan. Brilliant, that's handy. There's all the pens that I used, and I got quite angry about it because some of them were awful. Oh, hang on a minute. Intermission time!
Don't forget that you can support Dan's Monsters today. Go to ko-fi.com/Dan's Monsters and support the Monster Bomb Club. You can buy the Daily Monsters zine and other goodies from there. Or supporting us by buying him a brew. He loves coffee. Bye!
And here's another one then. Let's go, shall we? So again, I used the green. As you can tell, I got black paint mixing it because I didn't wash my brush properly. Because it's a cheap brush. Now, I splattered this with the ink, and then I also soaked the paper with some, spray water there. Did you see that? To try and get it all to bleed into each other, to give it a different effect, and then I had to dry it. The paper buckled like mad because, again, it's cheap paper, and I'm a cheap guy. But, yeah, I think the sort of mottled effect came off really, really well. Now again, I wanted to try and get this guy. I gave up on the pen, by the way. The pen was awful. So I decided to carry on using the inks for the sort of the highlights, if you will, the sort of neon highlights. Again, it didn't come out quite the colour I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a brighter red, should I say. Not this sort of magenta purple colour, but it came out okay. And, you know, you look at your colour wheel, they are good colours to complement each other. So, hello, I'm magenta, how are you? Very well, thank you, I'm green. Are you having a good day? I'm having a lovely day, thank you for asking. No problem, see you later, magenta. Goodbye, green. So, that kind of compliment, you know, it's quite nice. So, yeah, it did work out well. A lot of drying on this one, but, you know, hey, that's how it is. Drying? I mean, using the hairdryer. I should probably edit this audio at some point, but I just can't be bothered. I think we'll just carry on as we are and I just rattle on. I've been trying to follow a bit of a YouTube algorithm and going off what the rules and regulations they are saying you should do. So on my last video about the megalithions, I did actually follow some of the advice that I was given to get your YouTube video better. Because the problem is, I will make a short that takes me 5 minutes and that video will get over 1,000 hits. I make a video that takes me like 4 days and 10 people see it. I have no idea how it works, and I've given up thinking about that because I just like making the videos. I just want people to see them. I just want people to be able to see them and draw monsters and have a laugh and listen to me and my silly accent talking absolute tosh. That's all I want. That's all I want. That would be great. So tell your friends. Tell everybody you know. Tell people who don't like this kind of stuff. Oh, look at that. I changed the angle. That's like a handheld point of view, isn't it? That, yeah? It was hard. That was very hard to do. I'm back with the hairdryer. Cut back again. What have I done with all the inks? So I had to use the hairdryer quite a lot for this, to the point of fact that I thought the and there's this angle again. Look, I'm trying to show you the effect, yeah, but obviously it was a rubbish way of showing you. This is a good angle. This, I might carry on doing this from now on. You can see everything. So I went back to the marker pens. I really like these marker pens. These are the ones that I got from B&M Bargain. Yeah, just for the finer detail, and I use it for the teeth as well. We do love those teeth, those James Harren style teeth. Oh, thank you, James Harren, your enormous teeth. Not you personally, I mean the drawings you do. Ooh, don't want to insult anybody. So, yeah, and obviously inked it all in with the finer detail. I could go on about that, but you all know what I'm doing. Look at it, I'm drawing. Who else doesn't know how to draw? Oh, you can see a better picture up at the top left of that watercolour ink. Those list of ingredients, I've just realised, look absolutely terrifying. It's like some kind of chemical warfare. What have I done there? What am I using? I'll end up like some kind of mutated beast out of a Guy N. Smith book. Is it Their Thirst? I think Their Thirst is the one where the chemical falls in the reservoir. Yeah, that's the one. Their Thirst. There's a second one to that as well. I'm hoping to do some covers of my own for some Guy N. Smith books. He's a funny, weird writer from the 1970s and 80s horror, I suppose. They're a thing. And I'm going to have a go. There's a couple of books I've read recently of his, and I thought, oh, you know what? This would be fun. Anyhow, here I am getting towards the end of this dude. Adding the lost the ink. You'll be glad to know it didn't spill. That would have been a whole other thing. The desk would have been turned over if I would have spilt it. I can tell. That would have been war. There's the old Pentel brush as usual. So, so I've done a couple of these. I will obviously going to pop these on Instagram so people can have a see of them as well. But I think I will be using this effect again. I love the there we are, splattering away. Of course I'm splattering away. What else would I do? I really like the effect of this. The ink bled a little bit out, but hey, there you go. Anyway, that's it. See you guys. Bye.
Well done. You've made it to the end.